Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and today I'm doing a reaction video to Angry Video Game Nerd episode 205. Let's do this. Here we go.
Thanks for watching this episode of Angry Video Game Nerd, just in time for Halloween, and this one's been a long time coming. Before we get into it, let me tell you about this video's sponsor, ExpressVPN. ExpressVPN takes the data you send over the internet and wraps it in a protective bubble to keep it away from prying eyes. Then it sends that data through a secure tunnel to its destination. It's all part of the virtual private network that allows you unrestricted use of the internet. On top of that, ExpressVPN also lets you change your geolocation to watch movies unavailable in the US. It's the spookiest time of the year and the perfect time for a Halloween movie marathon. It can be frustrating though when a movie isn't available online in my country. Thankfully, ExpressVPN works like a skeleton key that can unlock what I need. All I have to do is change my location to another country, like France, and like magic out of a witch's brew, the movies show up instantly. All in high definition without any buffering. The shape has never looked better, even with those eyebrows. And with almost 100 servers to choose from worldwide, I'm always confident that I can find what I'm looking for with ExpressVPN. Find out how you can get 3 months of ExpressVPN for free by visiting expressvpn.com/cinemassacre or by clicking the link in the description below.
Okay.
I
like this. Doom. Old school Doom. Commodore 64.
This Halloween, I think it's time for a real treat. We're going back to one of the best horror games of all time, Doom. I remember when this came out, it was so badass. You couldn't just say Doom. You had to say Doom or fucking Doom. A proper example in a sentence would be, hey, when I get home from school, I'm gonna play some fucking Doom. It was more than a game. It was a rite of passage. If you play this, you're cool. Enough with all that other shit. This is the real deal. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody was playing it.
You're an officer on board this ship, and I require you to perform your duty. That is an order, Commander.
He's playing Doom. Jerry, Star Trek, Jerry Seinfeld.
There was even a rumor that somebody got Doom running on a McDonald's kiosk, but that wasn't
Really?
true. But somebody actually did get Doom running on a McDonald's cash register. Doom was the reason computers were invented. It was one of the first times I ever heard about system requirements. Megabytes? What the hell is that shit? Will it work on my Commodore 64? Let's find out.
Good question. Wow! Holy cow! 66.6
Well, I
hours.
guess I'm not cool. No Doom for me. Hey, that's fine. I'll wait. So while that loads, I'm going to talk about my memories of Doom. Before Doom, first-person shooters, FPS, wasn't what it is today. Back then, FPS stood for fucking piece of shit. Just look at Fester's Quest. You can see what I mean.
I see.
At the time, I thought it was great. Never could I have imagined that three-dimensional games would become so much smoother and more detailed. But then id Software dropped on us Wolfenstein 3D. Holy shit! And then, in '93, came the big motherfucker, Doom.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh. I want to play classic Doom now.
It melted our faces, blew our minds, stained our pants, both sides of the pants. Even the instruction manual had one of the best plots I have ever read. You're a tough, mean-ass space marine who gets sent to Mars for assaulting a superior officer. There's a line that says, matching heads with torsos to send home to the folks became a full-time job. All the trouble starts when something evil comes out of an interdimensional gateway. Your radio picks up the sounds of combat, guns firing, men yelling orders, screams, bones cracking. Then finally, silence. The way it's written chills your bones and gets you ready to play. When this came out, it was a genuinely scary game. You never knew when a demon was lurking around the corner. Sometimes you'd hear a snarl. You'd jump and say, whoa, where is he? Where is he? It makes you paranoid as fuck. You had to watch your back. And then when you least expect, those evil bastards would get up in your face.
Damn.
This is a game where the sound plays a big part. You had to listen so you know what's coming. And when you shoot those demons, those growls and screams are so brutal.
Nice.
You never get bored of hearing it. It's so satisfying to gun them down. The way their bodies fall into bloody piles is priceless. Some of them, their guts spill out, and it's amazing.
Nice.
I couldn't believe such a gory video game could exist. It's one big, beautiful fucking bloodbath. It was shocking, it was sick, and messed up. It wasn't just a game you play for fun. This is a game you play to blow off some fucking steam.
Exactly.
Have I been saying fucking a bit much? Well, that's because I'm talking fucking Doom.
Exactly.
Man, I just want to play it now.
Really?
Let me ask, in video games, what happens to enemies after they're defeated? They disappear, right? That's usually what happened, but not in Doom. The corpses stay on the ground. You could even leave the room, come back, and they're still there. I didn't even know programming that was even possible. It's handy, too. Whenever I get lost, I just look for the trail of dead bodies to see where I've been. It's easy to get lost, as the mazes get more complex as you go on. Sometimes you almost have to play with the map screen on, which is kind of funny, because now you're just an arrow. Kind of feels like you're controlling the spaceship and asteroids. By the way, you could even hump the walls.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, and those weapons. Man, those weapons. It feels triumphant when you pick up a chain gun, or a plasma gun, or a chainsaw. There's nothing more vicious and foul than when you're grinding away at a demon's face. Oh, damn! And just think, since Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the idea of chainsaws being depicted as weapons was a pretty savage concept. I had never seen it done in a game in such an epic, bloody way. And then there's the BF fucking G.
Yep.
Yes, the big fucking gun. Don't give me that Bioforce gun bullshit. It's the big fucking gun.
Exactly.
And if you run out of ammo, your last resort is your fists. Man, who goes around punching demons in the face? That's gotta take some serious shit, man. Oh, and wait till you get berserk. Now you can punch so hard, some of the demons explode. You don't want to fuck with this guy.
Yep. It's still not downloading.
Yeah! The music. Dude, it doesn't mess around. It just rocks your balls off with the soundtrack by Metallica, Slayer, Pantera, Alice in Chains, AC/DC, and more. Oh, wait. Those bands didn't actually sign off? You can call them sound-alikes or inspired by, but damn, some are identical. Just listen to the comparisons on YouTube. Either way, I'm not complaining because metal and Doom go together better than coffee and cream. I've already said this game can be scary, but when you get to the later levels, it gets flat out traumatizing. As a kid, playing this all alone in your room late at night freaks you out. The walls are covered in flesh and blood. There's faces popping out everywhere. This place is bad news. It's as if you're descending deeper and deeper into hell. Look at that. They said it best in John Carpenter's The Thing. You gotta be fucking kidding me. There's a guy crucified with statues barfing blood. There's a beating heart. I just need to ask, how did this place get this way? So,
That's a good question.
great game. But here's where we talk about all the bad parts. So, what are some of the things that are wrong with this game? Nothing.
Nothing.
Absolutely
Nothing.
It's the fucking best. That's all there is to it. And if one awesome game wasn't enough, well, then came Doom 2.
Ooh. Nice. Ooh.
Man, Doom 2's got everything. Even has a famous Easter egg. While facing the final boss, the Icon of Sin, you go through the wall and find a head on a spike, which is designer-programmer John Romero. The legacy of Doom can barely be charted, as it's influenced too many games to count. It's been the subject of several mods, like Mario Doom, Batman Doom, Seinfeld Doom, and there's a ton more weird mods out there. And still, Doom holds up, whereas many other 3D games from this era become dated. Remember Zero Tolerance on Genesis? No?
Nope.
Well, good.
Chex
But Doom,
Quest.
we can't forget. When we inhabit Mars, we'll still be playing Doom. Oh, I gotta play it. I gotta play it.
Oh my god.
Come on. That WAD file's gotta load. Load that WAD! Don't jerk me around! Fucking Doom! I gotta play Doom! 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 I must play Doom! Doom! I gotta play Doom!
Damn!
Doom! Oh, Doom! I'd sell my soul to play some Doom!
Uh-oh. Now who's coming?
It's speaking backwards. I know. It's that devil shit. Can you repeat that, please?
You wish to play Doom? I can make that happen.
You can help me to play Doom?
How much are you willing to suffer for it?
What do you mean? What's the deal? And do you have to keep speaking backwards?
Actually, that would be a lot easier, so that I don't have to think of all my sentences in reverse.
Okay, good.
Anyway, you want to play Doom, right?
Yeah, I want to play Doom. What do I have to do?
You shall live your life playing crappy games.
Fine. I already do that. And they're not crappy games, they're shitty games. Come on, you're the devil.
Do you accept these terms?
Yeah, whatever. Give me Doom.
You shall have your Doom.
Ah! Super Nintendo.
You son of a bitch. That's pretty good. Fuck. Well, this is Doom on Super Nintendo. What can you say? Just look at it. Doom guy needs to see an eye doctor. It's so pixelated, it's
Oh my
practically a mosaic.
God.
The graphics are real dark, too, but not in a creepy atmospheric kind of way, like a murky, ugly kind of way. Enemies can't turn around. They're like cardboard cutouts. They have no back.
Damn.
But on the other hand, the music is great. The control is also very smooth. Strafing with L and R works real well. The only drawback is that you can't turn around as fast as you could with a mouse. You have to give it credit because it's a 16-bit console. They made Doom work well under the circumstances. It even has an online multiplayer feature using the X-band modem. That was definitely ahead of its time. This is a good port, but it's nowhere near as good as the PC version. Okay, you got me. Can I play the real Doom now?
Oh, you're not satisfied? Try this.
Not the 32X!
Doom on Sega 32X. Now, this has got to be better. It's 32-bit. That's twice the bits as Super Nintendo. Oh god. Well, the resolution is an improvement, but not as good as the PC. It still looks pretty murky and pixelated. But the music? What's going on?
Oh no, that's right, that's bad music.
Did we go backwards in technology?
Yep.
Sounds like somebody shoved a harmonica up their ass and farted through it. This is a downgrade from the Super Nintendo version. You can compare them side by side and see the level designs are actually missing certain things, like this hole. Where'd the hole go? Turning around is still a chore, and 3 buttons on the Genesis just doesn't cut it. You gotta get the 6-button controller. Not to mention, it has 15 levels compared to the 22 levels on the Super Nintendo version.
Damn.
Alright, enough joking around. I want the real Doom.
Trust me, I have a version that'll be more to your liking.
PlayStation?
PlayStation? Doom on PlayStation?
Whoa, that's actually pretty cool. It has its own original title music, which sounds like the Danny Elfman Batman theme. I think that's cool, but hang on. Did they change all the music? All the Pantera and Slayer stuff is gone, replaced by some droning atmospheric music. Which is still cool, I guess. It's creepier. Oh well, the graphics are superb, almost like the PC. They even added some color tinting to some of the rooms to help you distinguish where you're at. The controls are smooth. Everything operates fine. It even includes Doom 2, which is a big bonus. None of the other ports had Doom 2. So there's not much to complain about here. It's a near perfect port of Doom. But man, that music, it just doesn't feel complete without those rockin' tunes.
Nope.
So I have to pass on this one too. Come on, can you at least give me one version of Doom that checks all the boxes?
Try this one for size.
Doom 60. Oh, Sega Saturn?
Okay, well, Doom on the Sega Saturn. I wish I could say it's better than the 32X. The graphics are a bit more crisp, but it's darker, and the controls are a little more laggy. It also has random slowdown every now and then. It could be a case where playing it on a CD is not as stable as on a cartridge. I don't know. Also, where's the music? It's the same atmospheric drone like the PlayStation.
Wow.
No Metallica, nothing. Did they get a cease and desist from Lars fucking Ulrich? That music ain't cutting it. You gotta give me a better Doom.
Oh, you don't like that music? Well, see how you like this.
Oh, the Jaguar?
Jaguar?
Oh my god, there's no music on there.
Oh, this has to be a joke. Listen to that. Hear that music?
Nothing!
No, you don't. There is no music.
What the hell?
So you might remember that I've already brought this up in my Jaguar episode back in 2009. Doom. This is one of the best console ports of Doom that I've played. It comes as close to the PC version as it gets. But they had to ruin it with one thing. There's no music during the gameplay.
That sucks.
Really? Was there any
That
reason
version
not to
of,
have music?
that version of Doom
But shortly
with the
after
Nintendo
that episode,
music
I got a message from designer Sandy Peterson explaining the situation. I'll just summarize by saying it was a money issue. From what I was told, the contract with the composer meant having to pay him the same amount for the Jaguar version as the PC version, and clearly the Jaguar would sell far less copies. He ended by saying, "I know that's a shitty reason to leave out the music, but there you have it." Pretty awesome of him to respond, right? Otherwise, it's not a bad version of
No,
Doom.
it
The
ain't
controls
bad.
are all right.
Just
It's the
give me
only
the
version to
D.
have a custom keypad overlay. Sure, holding C to strafe is a bit clunky, and the map screen's a little weird. It's almost like playing an Atari game. Actually, I am playing an Atari game. Okay, that's it. Can you do any better? Or should I say, can you do any worse?
Eat this.
Oh my god, it's the
3DO?
The 3DO.
Oh my
We
god.
got music.
Oh my god! The music! It's amazing! It's even better than the PC version. It's like they re-recorded the music with like a real guitar. Even included some pinch harmonics. Wow. So there it is. The best Doom music. But as for the game, it's the fucking worst.
I know.
The resolution and
music
frame
right,
rate
but the
is
gameplay's not
terrible.
right.
The controls more laggy and more delayed than
Oh
any
my
of the other
God.
versions. You can shrink the screen to make it run a little smoother, but who wants that?
Nope.
The story goes that designer-programmer Rebecca Heinemann had only 10 weeks to rush the port through development.
10
And I've heard
weeks?
she's real cool and has shared stories about its production. She even shared some behind-the-scenes photos of what? FMV scenes? This
Oh,
game was going to
jeez.
have FMV scenes? They actually filmed a bunch of crazy stuff with full Hollywood level monster costumes. It looks awesome, but sadly, it didn't make it in because it was delivered 2 weeks before release. And there wasn't enough time to make the deadline. But one thing that did make it in, when you die, your head explodes. Wow.
Nice.
Let's see that again. It's the only version of Doom where your head explodes. Amazing. If only the rest of the game were any good. Okay, so let's rank the Doom ports. Graphics. I'd say the best is PlayStation and the worst is Super Nintendo.
Yeah, hands down.
Music. I'd say the best is 3DO and the worst is Jaguar because there is none. Control. The best is PlayStation and the worst is 3DO. If I were to give them names, I'd call them Poor Man's Doom, Silent Doom, Mosaic Doom, Almost Doom,
Almost
Cow's Anus Doom, and Diluted Diarrhea Doom. They all have their pros and cons. This is like a pick your poison situation. And no, I didn't forget about Doom 64 because that's a completely different game. I call this one Blind Doom because it's so dark you can't see shit.
Really?
It was the 64th version of Doom.
Wait, what about Doom on Game Boy Advance?
What?
Really? Doom on a handheld console? Do we really have to scrub the bottom of the shit bowl? Actually, this is half decent. For a handheld console, the resolution's similar to Super Nintendo, but it's brighter and easier to see what you're doing. It controls fine. Music and sound are good. Not as good as PC, obviously, but for a portable version of Doom on Game Boy Advance,
Not bad.
it's not bad. Okay, there can't be any more of these. I'm done now, right?
Just hang in there. There's a few more.
Doom on the ZX
What?
Spectrum? Why would they port Doom on the ZX Spectrum? Why even bother?
Oh
The
my
graphics
God.
are what you'd expect, and the controls are so bad it's almost non-functional. Now you're really pulling my leg. Doom on NES? There's no way. Look at it. It's total garbage. At least it works with the NES Zapper. That's good, I guess. Doom on Game Boy?
Doom on Game
No.
Boy?
No. Oh, this is
Oh
below
my
the bottom of the
God.
toilet. We're all the way into the sewage plant at this point. Doom on Virtual Boy? You know, I thought this would be a cool idea. To experience Doom in virtual reality, but this is way
No.
too soon. Not ready yet. Oh, man, at least the blood is red, because everything's red.
I know.
Doom on Atari 2600? Yes, somebody actually made this. Doom on Vectrex?
What?
Somebody actually got this to run? Oh, that's it. I can't take any more. No more Doom.
What?
No. It can't be.
Doom 2?
Doom
On Tiger!
on Tiger Electronic Handheld.
No!
This is fucked beyond belief. This is
the
below
worst
human
one.
standards. This game is filth. This game puts the die in diarrhea. Who wants to play Doom on a Tiger
No.
handheld console? It can't get any worse. Oh God! It's worse! Doom on R-Zone!
Oh, God!
Doom on a wristwatch.
Oh my God.
Doom on a flip phone. Doom on a calculator. That's right. Doom on a calculator. The crazy thing is, you think I'm making this up. It's actually real. I am playing Doom on a calculator. Doom on a Wawa order screen. You can play Doom while you're ordering mac and cheese. Doom on a gas pump. Fill up your car while blasting away demons. Don't smoke while you play it. Doom on the Dreamcast memory card screen, the VMU. I need to emphasize, not Doom on the actual Dreamcast, but on the memory card. Doom on the screen in your car? Well, that's dangerous. Doom on your thermostat? Doom on your VCR clock? Dig out your VCR for that one. Doom on your microwave? Good way to kill time while you're waiting for your food. Doom on the turkey thermometer? Doom on a pregnancy test?
Oh my God!
I'm not kidding here. For real. Somebody got this to work. Doom on the Odyssey?
What?
It's just a dot on the screen. But that overlay works nice. But it is the only Doom port where you get to use a realistic gun. Doom the Water Arcade! Now we're past the limits of electronics. Doom the Etch-a-Sketch? Doom the Flip Book?
Nice.
Doom on a Rubik's Cube? Doom on Pods? Fucking Pods! And finally, Doom the Suppository. It's the only one with Doom 2, because it's number 2! Diarrhea dumped the Doom out!
Oh my
And
God.
by the way, I took 10 of them earlier. You want to give me the Doom, you demonic devil dickhead? Well,
Here we
I got some
go.
dookie Doom for you, fuckface. I'm gonna launch it out my ass through this sumbitch.
Holy
This is
cow.
a BFSG, big fucking shit gun.
No, not that.
Bombs away, motherfucker! Here it comes. This way. All right, where's the button? Where's that fucking button? Come on. Ah, here we go. Oh man.
Damn. Nice. There you go. Oh, hell yeah. Nice. What's that?
It's you.
Never mind the man behind the wall.
You're John Romero.
Yes, it was me all along.
You made fucking Doom.
Yes, and I've been waiting for you to review it. What took you so long, nerd? More than 200 episodes and you still haven't done Doom.
Damn.
Are you telling me you've been behind my wall the entire time?
Yes, it's been interesting.
Okay, so look, you made me play all these Doom ports, you did all this weird stuff to the room, you're this decapitated head on a spike that's somehow alive, you're the great and powerful. Can you do just one thing? Can you get Doom to run on my Commodore 64?
No, I can't do that.
That was good. That was very entertaining nonetheless. I like that episode. Old school, seeing all the old school Doom games on classic consoles. Why don't we do another one of the new version of Doom, like say for, PS4 and, current gen, Doom, then remake Doom and Doom Eternal. Let's see those reviews. They're very entertaining. I enjoy it. I was laughing my ass off. I loved it. Very good. 205 Doom. I'll post a link to Cinemassacre's channel, so please check him out. Also, please subscribe to his channel. Support those guys, James and Mike as well. Anyway, if you like my reaction video, please leave a like, comment, and also please subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I hope you have a safe, and I'd like to thank all my subscribers for subscribing. Without you, I won't be doing these. So thank you, everybody. Hope you have a safe and wonderful Tuesday, and I will see you next time. Take care, stay safe, stay humble, and be a blessing.